So apparently, Delaware court upholds voting by companies in small towns election. And yeah, from what I've heard, is that this town is kind of a place that a lot of companies, or the state of Delaware overall, I guess, but is
Yeah,
kind of a place that a lot of these companies will say that they're based in for tax purposes or whatever. Some kind of lax like
yeah,
regulations when it comes to that.
yeah. I mean, if there was ever a state where they were gonna fucking pioneer this shit, it was gonna be Delaware.
Yep. So a judge rules Fenwick Island's corporate voting does not dilute human votes. Like that right there is just a fucking like such a dystopian like sentence to even like say out loud. Like corporate voting does not dilute human votes. Like, huh? What it like? Like we're talking about voting fraud right now. We're talking about like one person, one vote. Like, and we got this shit going on right now. Like seriously?
I would be genuinely curious to read the opinion that that judge issued, like, like with the ruling about like why, like, because like, okay, that's a pretty bold claim, sir. Like, can you
Like
substantiate
yeah.
it? Like,
And the thing is, like, it's a smaller town where I think like I was reading that it was like fucking 500 people that voted in that whole town. So like you get a couple people to make a bunch of LLCs there, and they just get to overrule anything that like actual people there would want or you're voting for.
right, yeah, yeah. Shell corps are a thing.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, yeah, you could easily just be like, oh, we'll just make like 750 LLCs, and
yeah,
then we win with well over a 50% margin. Fuck the people in this town.
yeah. Yeah, ACLU of Delaware argued corporate voting violates state constitution, sought to block practice. Not only that, but it violates the regular, the constitution of this country as well. Like I don't understand like where they're coming from on that. Like it's not just like how the fuck how the fuck did we get here? Citizens United.
Yeah, I mean that's the real answer. It
It's
just
like
like I don't know. For me, it just like harkens back to like being able to like use your slaves to like vote like at a portion
oof.
for you where like, oh, I'm a slave owner and now I have
Right.
like I just force all my slaves to vote for me at like, you
Like, oh,
know,
you all you combined, you fractions of people need to, are being made to vote here. Yeah,
yeah.
fucking
Yeah, yeah,
fucked.
like some just like how much you own means how much you vote, like, or you're not you're not allowed to vote unless
Right.
you're a
Well, that was
land
yeah,
owning
because
white guy.
that was the
Like,
system back then. It was how much land you own, right?
right.
Or you have to be a
Yeah, that yeah,
landowner
it
in
was well,
order
it
to
was you
vote.
you
Yeah.
had to be a landowner, you had to be white, you had to be male. That
Right.
was like the
And
the
it was,
original context.
and that's pretty much what the Republicans want to bring back with the whole like
Mm,
voting rights
yeah,
cutbacks is that they want a one vote per household. Like the man votes, and you're like that's the vote they get.
yeah, yeah,
Fucked.
well, I mean, that's kind of part of the whole thing of like the that's the argument against the, you need it your name needs to be the one on your birth certificate, so, like, any
Yeah.
women that decided to take their partner's name or, I mean, conversely, it would be the same thing would apply to men that decided to take their wife's name, if
Like,
you're in a traditional cisgendered relationship,
oh,
but
that
anybody
would
that
fucking
decided
break
to
people's
change their name at
brains.
any point in time. Yeah, that's a funny one, yeah, I like that, is, like, the idea
Like,
of
did you what? Do oh what?
married man tries to be based by taking his wife's last name and then loses the right to vote.
Right, right. Like, well, you fucking better change that shit on your birth certificate.
Yeah, like it's unhinged, dude. I don't know. It's not
Absolutely
like I
insane.
just
And
what does it fucking
a
matter?
lot of a lot of
Like, are
states
you a
out there, you have to
citizen of the
go back
country?
to the fucking hospital you were born at to get a new birth certificate. Like,
Right. Yeah.
it's not fucking easy. People are always like, "Oh well,
What
you
happens if
don't
the
you don't have the
hospital
right
you were born
paperwork."
at closed down?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's a whole thing.
Like, nah, 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 you're fine. It's just this whole fucking goddamn thing of the papers please fucking culture that's getting fucking kind of
Yeah,
out of control here, I think.
yeah, it's a little insane.
Meanwhile, we're just like, yeah, I think this company is a person and I think they should get to vote. It's like, huh? Like,
I got no energy for that shit, honestly.
yeah. Judge found no evidence of discrimination or violation of free and equal elections. Like how? Like what is the what reasoning could you possibly give behind that? Or did they just not? They're just like, I don't think so. Like, okay.
Does this article go into that at all?
Let's see. A judge in
Does it
Delaware.
talk about the judge's opinion?
I am not sure. We have to get let's see here. Delaware Superior Court Judge Craig Karsnitz said the beach town on Fenwick Island was not diluting human votes by allowing companies and other legal entities that own property to cast votes in municipal elections. ACLU of Delaware sued the town, arguing it violated the elections clause of the state constitution. Group sought court order blocking Fenwick Island from counting votes by non-human artificial entities in future elections. The group said the entities make up about 12% of registered voters in the town. So wait, was this? So
That's
this was
insane.
already a thing, but this is the judge upholding that ruling. So this was already a thing.
Yeah, but it does. I mean, it's
Like, yeah, like
the
what's the
ACLU
reasoning
is
in the
trying
very
really hard
first
to
place?
end that. And it's yeah.
Like, like 12% of the registered voters in the town are
That's enough to
companies.
sway the election.
Like,
That's enough to sway the election.
yeah, when the number of like registered voters and like the number of people that actually do go out and vote, like 100% of this 12% of companies are voting versus like the population of the town. You don't know how many people are going to turn out on a like fucking specific election, but you do know that
Right.
100% of these companies are voting in their own favor. The town's mayor did not immediately respond to requests for comment, but told Reuters in March that the city believes, quote, a property owner who pays taxes and is subject to our ordinances should have say in who represents them on our town council. Yes, and that's why the owners of these places should vote themselves, not the fucking company they own. Like, what? Like, what fucking logic is this? Like, when has this ever like been a thing? I don't get it. Like, besides back before everyone had voting rights, you know? Like, we're just trying to go back to that. Is that
Yeah,
making America great again? Is going back to the company towns and the bosses being the only ones allowed to vote?
which were like basically those company towns. That shit was like golden handcuffs. You know what I mean? Like that was really like you like it was like, yeah, we'll kind of make things nice for you, but
Like, yeah, we'll get
you're not
like
we're gonna like totally fuck you over if you decide to say anything other than exactly what we like.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
Like,
it's
I swear to God, we're heading toward like the fucking like the Elon's like X the city where you got X bucks to spend like if you work here
dude,
like like that's what
fucking
all these
Wayland
tech
Utani future,
fucking
dude. Jesus
literally
Christ.
that's what all these goddamn like tech guys want. They're like, if our AI doesn't, the Skynet like the entire world and blow us all up with nukes, then we just want our own mega cities basically.
Pretty much.
All right, is there anything else in here that's not reiterating the first statement? Yeah, Carnets ruled on Tuesday that the town's charter did not violate the state's constitutional elections clause, which says all elections shall be free and equal. The judge said the clause has been understood by courts to mean free of fraud and noted there were no allegations of racial or any other kind of discrimination. I would argue that a company voting in an election meant for humans is fraud, is what I would argue. I just don't.
Not according to Citizens United though. Corporations are people, dude. Didn't you get the memo?
Yeah, but see, and if that's the case, then can we lock corporations up? Can we send them to jail? Like, are
I mean, that's
corporations,
yeah,
you know,
that's the fucking counter argument. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. Then yeah, did
like,
you know?
yeah,
Oh, are they
can companies be
eminent
held
domain?
criminally liable for like things then as well? Like, no, no, no.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
civil. It's all civil. That's a civil matter,
Eminent. No, I'm serious. Eminent domain. Can we seize all their money?
right?
Is that can we do that?
Yeah.
Like
It's like, yeah,
that's
you've,
that sword's got to have two edges, homie. You can't just
right.
cut one way with it. Like
Like, yeah, literally, do some fucking civil asset forfeiture on these fucking companies. Take their factories and start fucking, seize the means of production. Let's
that's what I'm
go.
saying.
Let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's do it.
You gotta get creative with your use of the law. You
Right.
know what
If
I'm
you're gonna if
saying?
you're gonna rule like
That's what
this, then
lawyers do all fucking day. They'll tell you
right.
it's not about what happened, it's what you can prove.
Exactly.
So
Is there any fucking reason? I don't think there's a reason given. There we go. Carnett said he appreciated the ACLU of Delaware might disagree with corporate voting. Okay, well, at least there's some appreciation going on. Visions of faceless large corporations or even Hal controlling a small town are frightening in the stuff of science fiction, he wrote, referring to the computer at the center of the film 2001 A Space Odyssey. I think we all fucking know that. However, plaintiff was not demonstrated that this policy violates the principle of one person slash entity slash one vote. But where are you pulling the one entity, one vote part? Like, that's the whole thing, is that we're like saying, like, no, the Constitution does not say like one entity, one vote. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, oh
I
my
mean, it might be
God.
directly related to Delaware's specific constitutional provisions and the way that they like specifically word things. And I mean, like, look, I'm not a fucking resident of Delaware. I haven't read the Delaware Constitution, so like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would need to like dig into Delaware state law, you know what I mean? Which is like, dude, this fucking tiny little slice. My problem with that,
Yeah.
maybe I need to brush up if I want to fucking have a decent defense against this particular argument. So like, I'm happy to say I don't know what I don't know, but like,
Mm.
it's
I just
the
it's
the
just
the
wild.
entity thing is like, oh, so does that mean and like an alien can come
Yeah.
down from
It's
space
like, dude,
and land here
I got like
and
fucking, I have an old cemetery in my backyard of my property. Can the ghosts of those fucking can the
yeah.
ghosts in those graves come with me to vote? Like, I got like 300 of them, bro. Like, I got like 300 entities with me, so I'm gonna cast my vote and then I'll fill it in for them because they're not so good with like holding physical objects. So if I could just fill out four of
Chill,
my
bro. You're gumming
entities.
up the fucking voting machine with all your ectoplasm.
Yeah, dude. You don't want Slimer in there fucking shit up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we were right about that. It remains the legal home to most publicly traded companies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why. That's the
yep,
real answer.
there it is.